Hey, welcome to Board Game Empire. We're going to be showing you a brief overview and playthrough of The Hunger. This is a really fun game. It's basically, I guess, a deck building, kind of a point salad racing game. We are vampires and we are hunting humans on the hunt track. You get victory point bonuses based on the number in the upper right corner. That's a little blood drop. If it's a human, you get those victory points right away. And if you're in the forest or the plains, you get bonus points. It's 1 bonus point if you are in the... There are a lot of little intricacies that you'll be referencing your first few games. It's 1 bonus point in the plains and 2 bonus points in the forest. So it's basically broken down in the forest, the plains, we call this the sea. This is the mountains, the cemetery, and the castle. You start out at the castle. The first player is determined by the amount of speed on your cards. Those are shown in the upper left corner of your cards. That's your speed. So you draw your starting hand, which is 3, and you just state how many speed you have, and the person with the lowest number goes first. In this game, the person that's the furthest behind always goes first. So it's after this point, it's the person furthest from the castle will go first each round. And your goal is you're starting at the castle, go all the way back around and get back to the castle. We're playing the rookie mode, which is the side A of the board, so it's a little bit easier. And that's the game you would want to start and play the first few times you play. So in the normal mode, if you don't make it all the way back to the castle, you die, you burn up. In the rookie mode, you have to at least make it to the mountains. But each mountain has a negative number, so the furthest away you are from the castle, the more victory points you will lose at the end of the game. So right here you would lose 25 victory points if you only get there. And I will tell you, it did sting. I actually won in victory points our first game, but I lost because I was short 1 move of getting into the mountains. So I would have won, but I ended here. I had a bad luck draw my last. Because I will tell you, the humans, even though they give you victory points, I had a lot of humans in my deck. Most of them are 0 speed, so they give you no movement. And I drew, I think, 2 humans. So it was, I only had 1 move, I think, on my last turn. So that's the reason you want to use the digest on the bottom of your card. It allows you to digest a human, and that you can do, there's little symbols that match. So for instance, this is the type of human that one is. So you would want to find that on the board. What is her symbol? The cross. So right here, if you land on this space, it has the cross symbol. You can digest a human with that symbol, and you would just place it here at the bottom of your board. Keep in mind, those still count towards in-game bonus points, but it gets them out of your deck because you could see her speed in the upper left is 0. So the more humans you get, which you do want to get a lot of humans because they give you the victory points, they get you the bonuses at the end of the game. The problem is they get you no speed, so they kind of muck up your deck. You're basically hunting. Well, sorry, I'm skipping ahead. So what you do first is you draw your 3 cards. You're going to play all 3 of your cards in your play area, and you do have to play all of them. You have to resolve all of their effects, and you do that first before you move or hunt. You can do it in any order. So some of them, like say you don't really want to resolve an effect on one, and you happen to have a card that allows you to discard a card. You can only discard a card that hasn't been activated or resolved. So you would want to discard first, and to discard the card that you don't want to have have to play, and then you resolve all the other effects. Your starting deck, we all have the same starting deck, and you can see in the bottom left, the picture matches the picture on my player board. All the player boards there's no variable powers or anything on them. They just are different pictures based on your preference and color. Basically, I'm purple, he's brown. And on the right of your player board, that is where you place the bonus tokens that you pick up when you land on these chests. Those bonus tokens, you score the points, if any, right away. For instance, this one gives you 2 victory points. If there's a power on it that you can do, and all of these tokens are referenced in the back of the book. It has all the icons, so you know what that icon means. You can do those at any time. You just turn the token over once you've activated it because it's a one-time use. So you put your deck to the right of your player board. We each start with 6 cards. You're going to be building that deck as you hunt. So after you've resolved all the effects of your cards, the only effect I have here would be draw 1 card if you have at least 1 human in your playing area. Well, we don't start with any humans, so I do not have a human. So I have a total of 8 speed. So I can divide that up how I want. I can move 8, or I can move part of it, and as you can see, the hunt track here, there's 3 columns. It has a 3, a 2, and a 1 on the top. That is the amount of speed it costs to purchase a human or a familiar or a power. I will go over that in a minute in that column. You only start out with column 3, but as the rounds go, each round you're going to be pushing those to the right. Once they get to the column 1, you will just keep piling them on top of each other, and if you purchase later, say there's 3 or 4 cards in this column and row, you get all those cards for 1. So that can be a good thing and a bad thing. For me, it was a good thing for my victory points, but it was a bad thing for my deck because I got so many cards that were 0 speed. It was it ended up costing me the game. So you got to be careful and balance that. So in the hunt track, you will find powers, which are green, familiars, which are purple, and various humans. They're different colors because they're different types of humans. The familiars stay in your, once you play them, it will say ready permanent right there. Those are permanent cards. Once you draw them and put them in your play area, they stay there, and you can resolve its effect every round, which is nice. Some of them are pretty powerful. The powers, of course, give you a special ability that you could do when you draw that card. What does that one do?
This one, you may draw 1 card or 2 cards if you have at least 1 human in your playing area. So
some of them are triggered by, of course, if you have a human. A lot of them are triggered by that if you've had to have drawn a human with it. So it's a balance game of trying to make sure you get back to the castle, or in a rookie game, at least to the mountains, and getting the most victory points. So that's how your play turn starts. So I have 8 speed. I need to have 3 to go on the hunt track. So that means I have 5 that I can move. So I would just take my character, my token, and I would move 5 spots. And this particular one, there's nothing that happens here. There's really nothing that happens until you get out of the mountains. And then I would have 3 left, and I could choose one of these cards on the hunt track. You can only hunt 1 time per round unless you have a card that allows you to do otherwise. I had a familiar that if I had, I think, a human in my play area or something, I can't remember what triggered it, I was able to hunt twice that turn. Or I think it was if I didn't move.
Yeah, if you didn't move.
I could hunt twice. And that's what hurt me. I skipped my movement several turns, and then I got a really bad hand my last turn, and that really hurt me. So you want to be careful about skipping your movements. I'll go over quickly. So that's the turn in a nutshell. When you're done moving, you will turn your vampire over in resting mode, and then you discard all the cards in your play area, and you'll draw 3 more cards. So some of the spaces on the board, what they allow you to do, let me reference this so I don't steer you wrong, which this doesn't cover those. It's here. Those are right here on page 5. It tells you what all the board effects are. So these blood droplets are crypts. As you can see, they kind of have a blood trail here. These are missions. If you land on this, you get to look at all the missions. In the rookie mode, you get to look at them, take one, put them back. If you're in the non-rookie mode on side B, you could take them all, put them in your hand with your existing mission cards, and you're just going to be returning one less. So there's 5 here, you'd be returning 4. So that means you can return ones that you already had and take new ones. But in the rookie mode, you can only take from this pile and put them back. You can't put any of the ones you already had in there. These are a whale. That means you can hunt more than once. You can hunt twice that turn. If you land on any of these, those are bonus tokens that you would put on your board. You either score the points immediately, or some of them have effects that you can do anytime you'd like. You just turn it over once you use it. What are some of the other symbols? Here's a tavern. If you go here, you can buy this whole stack of 3 cards. We don't know what they are. For 2 speed. And you have to take all of them. And then at the end of the round, I think you refresh them and put 1 back, I believe. You don't put 3, you put 1 back each round until there's 3, I think. Up here is, I think, called the Labyrinth. Yeah. If you land here, you could take one of the rose cards for free. Basically, they allow you to gain victory points at the end of your turn. So those are pretty powerful, but it is kind of out of the way to get up there. And we couldn't figure out, it looks like you have to go there and then backtrack later, a later turn, to get back to the castle. So you would have to take a little detour to get to that. So I don't know if it's worth it or not based on my experience. But you cannot backtrack in the same turn. So you couldn't go here and then go back. You can change paths because there's like certain ways where you can go left or right. There's forks. You can change paths, but in the same turn, you can't backtrack. These are missions. They're public missions, I guess you would say. These are in-game goals both of us are going for. We're looking to we gain 1 victory point for each house icon that we've hunted. We gain 4 victory points if we've hunted more of these little paw print, which is familiars, than each of the other vampires. So the person with the most familiars will get 4 victory points. Then we each start with our mission of our own. There's 2 different kinds. There's a gold back and there's beige back. I think the gold ones are more powerful. And then, of course, these are all mission cards that you can get if you land on these crypt spaces. I think that's all the little special spaces, right? Did I cover all of them? Mm-hmm. And again, if any of them have a symbol, you know that you can digest a human in your, I think it's in your discard or your hand, correct?
Yeah.
Let me look and see. Yep, from your discard or your playing area, not your hand. So playing area or your discard pile, you can digest a human of that type. So that might come in handy. You can go down in the C area. I went that way, but there is a lot less going on. I went there because I was trying to get to here and...
she took the shortcut, but then took the long way back.
Yeah, it did not work out for me. Anthony stayed on the beaten path, and he seemed to do a lot better than I did. Plus, I skipped a few moves, hunting additional times. So, because I had a mission of where I received victory points if I hunted 13 or more humans. So that was all I was focused on, and it did not work out for me. So I think we're ready to play. Anthony goes first because he had the lowest speed in his hand. So he places those in his playing area. And he needs to resolve all the effects if he can.
So I'm going to do 4.
What were the effects?
None of them, you have to have human.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So he's moving 4, and he'll have 3 left that he can hunt. And it's all power cards that are up right now. Oh, another thing with the rookie mode, you start out with 2 + 2 for each player of cards marked with an A in the upper right corner. Those give you more familiars and power cards in the beginning of the game, so it kind of gives you a boost.
All right.
Okay. So mine do not trigger because I don't have a human. So I have 8. So I'm going to move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to purchase this one. Oops, sorry, I moved. I didn't go over this either. The hunt track, they have extra pieces. You always add 1 more row for each to be number of players plus 1. So we have 3 rows. If there was 3 players, it would be 4 rows. So I'm going to purchase this one. And then I discard these. And another thing I did not cover, I just thought of it. And then if I had landed on him, I have the choice to push him backwards or forwards. Or I can just stay right there on the space and my piece just goes on top. You don't have to. You cannot push when you're in the cemetery or the castle. You cannot push people out there. So
you didn't put yours on the discard.
I put them on top of my deck. Sorry. So I'm discarding these. Sorry. I will draw 3 more. And wait, there's.
You might want to put yours sideways here.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So you can see it.
I didn't think of that. There's my discards. Drew my hand. So at the end of the round,
you put it this way.
you're going to.
You're going to be digesting for a while.
Move the moon, so we know there's 15 rounds. So we know we're on round 2. We didn't flip our vampire tokens to the resting mode. You flip those back, and then you move the cards over. Any remaining ones 1 over on the hunt track, and you place 3 more in column 3. And now we look to see who is in furthest from the castle. I didn't move me. He is technically furthest, even though it looks like he's closest, because he's furthest from getting back to the castle. So he gets to go first.
Okay, so I have 3, 4. Wow, those humans are not good.
So he gains an additional victory point for each human he hunts this turn, if he hunts any.
The top
but you have to move first, then you hunt. Once you hunt, you can't move anymore. He has 7 speed.
1, 2, 3. I'm gonna move 3. Actually, I'm gonna move 5. Okay, and so I have 1. I'm gonna grab this one.
What are you talking about? You only have 7. You move 5.
Oh, actually, no. I'm gonna move there.
You can move here. 4.
Yeah.
Right? You need 3?
Yeah. I'm going to grab her.
Okay.
And then.
So what are your victory points you get for her?
At the end.
So he gets 3 victory points right now. Plus he gets a bonus one of 1 for each human. He's not in the plains or the mountains, so is this your discard?
Yeah.
So he doesn't get any more bonus for that.
I'm using my card.
Mission?
Yep.
Discard if you hunt a human in the mountains, which he's in, to hunt 1 card in the same column for free. And then this goes out of the game.
So I'm getting this one. This one's end game, game 1 at the end of the game for each of pretty much the one with the symbol, bottom right. All right.
So that's the end of his turn. So.
But the bad thing is now I have humans, so they have no speed.
So this one would be worth more speed if I had a human in my area, but I don't. And if I hunt a human, I gain 1 victory point for each human this turn. Oh, you get another victory point. Didn't you hunt 2?
Yeah, I hunted 2.
Did you add it?
No.
All right, so I have 6 speed. I don't really want that one. It's -1 move. He doesn't seem very good. Although I could digest him maybe later.
Plus some of your cards to get human.
You may draw 1 card or 2 cards. I think I'm going to purchase. This one was in the 2 column, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to purchase that power for my remaining speed.
Okay.
And then you just shuffle your deck once you run out. We're on round 3. In round 15, you do not refresh column 3. And we draw 3 cards.
All right, so I go first. So
Yep, he's still furthest from getting back to the castle.
Okay, so
So this one's worth 3 because he has a human in his playing area. So he has 4 speed.
I'm gonna move 1,
You pushed me back.
and I'm gaining this one.
Oh, that's the one I have, that familiar.
Yep.
So he gained a familiar. Whenever he draws that one will stay in his play area till the end of the game. Okay. All right, so I have a total of 9 speed. I can gain 1 additional if I hunt a human. Did I hunt a human last? No, I got a power. So 9. Let's see. Cotton.
Yeah, that was not good.
Confused. Move 4 spaces. Oh yeah, that one. It's not a good one. You move backwards. Okay, so I need to keep 3 because I don't want either of these guys.
No.
Okay, so I have 6 I can move, and I'll purchase that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could go here and try to get to the tavern.
But you don't know what's in there. It could be negatives. It could be
I know.
confused.
I'm going to stay on the beaten path. And I'm going to purchase this guy. So I get 3 plus 1. So I get 4 victory. And these go in my discard pile.
All right. So we're on the next one.
Forgot what this one was.
We're round 4. Oh, there's the for the mission for the
What?
that one, the icon right here. See it?
Oh, okay.
Okay, so who goes first? Oh, I do. Wow, I'm like far away from you. All right, so let's see. I have 4, 6. I have 9 spaces.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to hunt permanent spicy. You must spend your speed to move towards the nearest well. I'm just going to gain this one.
Okay, and you're in the plains, so you get a bonus of...
So I gain 4.
I don't know why I can't ever remember that.
1. Before she get 2.
Yep, 1 extra.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. So draw my 3. Okay, so I already got a 0 come out. So, but this one's worth 3 if I have a human. There's no humans. So I only have 2 speed. Let's see. I may draw a card. Oh, I can draw 1 card to just discard one card to draw one card. And this one also allows me to do that. So I'm going to discard this one since it's 0 speed and draw a card. And this one would allow me to draw one card if I had at least one human in my playing area, which I don't. But I now have 4 speed. So, ooh, she gets you 5. Why you didn't take her?
Well, I didn't because I have the one guy for the end of the game for each red one.
Okay, so I have 4. So I'm only going to move 1, push him back. And I'm going to take this lady, and I get 5 plus 1 for being in the plains. So 6. So we are tied.
We're in round 5.
Okay. Yeah, this game moves along pretty fast. It's a fun game.
Yeah, this is a really cool
You
racing
just got to
game.
remember the little nuances of bonus points and things in certain areas and what you can and can't do. But it's an easy game.
Okay, so let's see. Draw 1 card if you have at least 1 human in your playing area. Okay, so I got shuffle.
And gain the top card of the hunt deck when you hunt Wilma.
I
you
never did
didn't
that.
do that. Yeah, you gotta pay attention and read those when you hunt them because some of them get you immediate effects. So he got a free card. Hopefully it was a bad one.
It was a human, which is kind of bad because it messes with my speed. Okay, so I have 6 speed. Dang. So I'm gonna move 3. Oh, that's you.
Yeah. And you don't have to move all your speed. You can move the number you want and then spend what you want. And if you have leftover speed, you just lose it.
So I'm gonna move 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hunt. I'm gonna get either one. Wait. Gain 1 at the end of the game for each wolf. Yeah. That's hard to get though. And that's 1 extra point. Gain 1 for each. So I'm gonna get this one. These are seems like they would be easier.
So you get
1.
3.
Oh yeah.
1 for your bonus, 1 for being in the plains, and 1 for that, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, I have 6 speed. Cotton gets me nothing. Old Cotton. So 6 speed. And what does he do again? You must spend your speed to move forward toward the nearest well. In a turn, discard Bernard if you're on a well. Oh.
Yeah, that's why I didn't get him.
I guess he could be good or bad, but so 6. Let's see. So for each of this type you have.
Mm-hmm.
It would be including this one though.
Mm-hmm.
He actually gives you some speed. Okay, so 6. I'm going to move 3. 1, 2, and I get this bonus token. So that one means, I think it's 1 extra move. I could spin this whenever I want to do have 1 extra speed.
Why are you hunting?
But if I could do it right now and use it here because that means I wouldn't technically gain this token because you only gain the one that you end on. I'm going to hunt this guy. So I get 2. 1 for being in the plains and 1 for his bonus.
Okay, so move to the next one. So we're 1/3 of the way there. Same thing goes to the well. When you hunt Peter, you may take just 1 card from your playing area. Oh, wow. All right. So I'm the furthest again. So let's see. When you move, you may skip spaces that contain well or vampires. Does that mean you?
What?
This one says when you move, you may skip spaces that contain whales or vampires.
Mm-hmm.
So 1, 2. I'm just going to move 2. So 1, 2. So I could digest I don't know if I have
one
one.
with a house on it.
Oh, yep, I do.
Okay, so he's going to digest that one.
I have 3 left. I'm going to get, when you hunt Peter, you may digest 1 card from your playing area or discard pile.
Oh, any card?
Yep. And so I move up 1. Actually 2 because I'm in the. So I get to discard. Gotta discard her.
Okay. You don't digest him.
Oh, discard.
You could digest him, but
Yeah.
you wouldn't digest 2 of them.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I have a total of 5 speed because this one gives me 3 if there's a human. And I can gain 1 victory point for each human I hunt this turn. So I have 5. I could buy all these for 1, but they don't really look very promising.
No.
They're all bad.
Yeah, they are. That's not a good area.
And they're all bad.
Yep.
I don't want any of those. Okay, so I'm going to move my entire 5 spaces, or less, maybe. Could stop here and get a crypt. Or a mission, I mean. Or I could go here, and that gets me, I think it's an in-game.
Yeah, you get.
For each of that type. I get a victory point. Or I could go here, which would be pointless at this time. Seems like a waste only going 1, but I am going to go the 5. I learned my lesson from last time. Actually, I have an extra. Wait, what does that one do?
You have extra what?
What does this do? Oh, gain 1 mission. Oh, yeah. I'm going to use this to go 1 extra speed. So I turn it over. I would rather get this one. And I get to choose from a stack of missions if I'm on that space. I'm going to go ahead and use that. Which one looks good?
That one. That's most.
Yeah, that's
to
what I
choose
was
from.
thinking. Okay, so I get to choose from any of these. And I don't show him what's on them.
Okay, so that's pretty much the end of her turn. So since she went last, I'm going to just get ready for the next round. So round 6. Since I'm behind, I'll be going first when I get a chance.
Take that one.
Okay. So we're on the next round, and I get to move 7. Because I have a human. Actually, not 6.
Okay.
So
What about the other one?
that's nothing.
Oh.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm moving all 6, so I can obtain this.
Okay.
And I'll turn it over right away because it doesn't matter because I get 2 points.
Okay, I get to draw one card. So I have a total of 6 speed.
Are these supposed to be flipped up or are they supposed to be
Yeah,
flipped
if
down?
the chest is open, they're flipped up.
Okay.
I didn't mention that. If the chest is closed, they're face down. If the chest is open, you get to see what you would get. Okay.
Do you count these points right away?
That's not points.
Oh.
Oh, wait, you do get 2 victory points when you pick those up. I forgot to do that. I've got 2.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. When you collect those tokens, you do get 2 victory points. I totally forgot about that. Okay, so I forgot what I was doing. 6. So I'm going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. What does this do? You could play 1 turn after the last turn, but without hunting, you can play only 1 extra turn, even if you have several parasols. Oh, so I can do an extra turn whenever, if I'd like, but I can't hunt.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, so I'm gonna hunt for this guy. I get 1 plus I get 2. I think I'm going to go ahead and use that so I don't forget and do another turn.
All right. So that's a good one. It's probably the best one of all of them. Why's this one flipped?
Because it's supposed to be. It's closed. Okay, so 3 speed. Actually, 6 speed. No, 5. 5 speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I get to take another. That was a good turn. I get to take another mission.
I would say you're like way ahead of me. You can almost go for the rose. The labyrinth. You could go for the labyrinth. trying to get her a detour.
I'll do that one.
I mean, you have a lot of missions.
Okay. I can't hunt.
All right. So that's the end of this round. Round 8 already. And I go first. Wow, did not get much.
Oh, I didn't gain my 2 for collecting that token. I keep forgetting to do that.
Okay, so I got the permanent game one. If you at least hunt 1 human, if you do not move, you may hunt an extra time. So I will not move. I don't know. It didn't work out well for her. Okay, I'm gonna move through.
So you get your 2 points bonus for that. What is that one? Is it blank?
Well, it looks like.
So I mean you don't get anything?
Well, I still get my 2 bonus.
Yeah, but.
Alright. Here, you take your turn.
Where does that was blank? I don't see it. Oh wait, is that it? No. Okay, so I have 6 speed. Let's see.
Nope, it's just blank. Obviously just a 2-point bonus.
Okay, so I'm going to move my 3. Actually, I'm just going to move 1.
Really?
Yep. And get my 2. And
Wow, you could have reached the rose with 6.
Could I?
Yeah.
Oh. Wait. True. Okay. Did I put that back?
Hopefully that that persuasion costs her.
Of course, I'm going to take the one that gets me 5. Okay. All right.
Okay, so now we move to the next round. I can see where this would be beneficial once you get to the very end and you're kind of safe.
Yeah.
And you can just pick all of them up.
Right.
Okay. So we're on 9. Did not get human. When you move, you may skip spaces that contain whales or vampires. So I have 5, 6 spaces. So it's whale. So 1, 2, 3, 4, another whale, 5. And let's go to all 6.
Okay, I don't think you did that right. The whale's past that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. That goes this way.
Okay, yeah, so I'm. I'd rather be there anyways. I get to digest.
Mm-hmm. You did all your moves, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I get to draw 2 cards because I had a human. And I may discard 1 card to draw another card. I can't do this one. So I am going to do that because actually, no, it's my familiar. My familiar's there. Or I don't have a familiar yet. Never mind. I didn't pick that one up. So 4, 5, 6. And I have to go back, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait.
You're right here. You go all 6.
I'm going to go 3.
Oh, I know what you're getting.
Actually, I'm going to go 2. So I can hunt twice.
I know exactly which one you're getting.
So that leaves me with 4. So I have 4 to spend. I'm going to get this one and this one.
Really? All right. Did you read this one?
Yeah. Did you see what I did?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I want to discard this. Which one moved over? I'm going to discard it and get that one.
This one?
I discard if I'm in the forest, which I am, to hunt 1 card for free in the same column. So I would still get that one.
Yeah, I was going to say, you literally could jump to
I
wells.
meant to do that, and I forgot I had that mission. I've been keep looking at it. And next, I was planning on doing that super move where I wanted to wait until I got all the way over here so I would get that one for free, but that actually worked out better. Okay.
Okay, so this might. Oh, actually, it's your turn. You're
Already?
first. You're first.
Oh, I am. Okay.
You're the furthest now.
Okay. So I may discard to draw another card. That's a lot of speeds. I'm going to stay with that. So it's 7. Do your familiars have to be out to gain the in-game points? They don't, do they?
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. You have to be ready permanent to gain it.
1, 2. Wait, I was right. Where was I? Right here?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. I have 7. 5.
Okay, I'm not moving, so I gain 8 points. I'm just hunting for 2. I'm getting this one. Okay. So
Wow, are either of us going to make it back?
Yeah, that's how close we were.
I feel like I'm boogieing, but time is ticking.
Okay, so I get to go first.
Okay.
So I'm the furthest. So I am going to go 4. So I get to look at this. All right, your turn.
Okay. So I get to draw 2 cards because I have a human in my playing area. This one allows me to teleport to the nearest well in any direction instead of moving. So I have 6 to spend and I can hunt twice.
You're welcome. You didn't even read that card. That was helpful.
I know. You're so nice. Ooh, that one's evil. I like it. So
yeah, there's some really good cards in this game.
I'll get these 2. She gets me 3, and I'm in the plane, so it would be 4. 4.
For the next one, I'm the furthest now again.
You're always the furthest.
Mm-hmm. So you may skip spaces. Contain wells. 1. And then the game for each. Okay, so I get to move 3, 4. I can skip wells and vampires.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm done.
You're not hunting?
Nope.
Okay, so wow, whopping 3. Okay. I'm going to move 1 and digest this one. Oh, wait. I need to move this up to digest it. And then I still have 2 to spend. Let's see.
Okay. So we're in the next round.
And I get 3, 4, 33.
Okay, so I have 7. I already counted it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's home free. He will lose victory points until he gets to the castle, but won't die this game. He's definitely safe.
Yep.
You're done?
Yep.
Okay, so 2 of my familiars. I was blank. So blank. I get to move 1. Oh, all 3 familiars. Wow. But I get to gain 1 victory point at the end of each turn. So I only get to move 1 and I gain a victory point.
Okay, so we're at 14.
Okay. Oh,
Hopefully it's not like last time.
I know. If I lose again, having the most points and not making it to that area, I'm
gonna be proud of me. Proud of myself because I've made a detour.
So we have this round and next round, right?
Yep. You go first.
Actually, okay. So
You have 2.
2, and it's a permanent. Means she stays out. Spicy. You must spend your speed to move toward the nearest whale. End of turn, discard action if you're on a whale. So 2. No, but at least I get a... Oh, actually I have 3. Sorry. 3. Take that back. So I have to get 5 or
Don't you
I've
have to discard?
lost the game.
If
No,
you're on a whale?
I'm not on a whale.
Oh, okay.
These I discard. Oh, man, I need to get 5 next turn or I've lost again.
So 4. Let me do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So we're on the last round. This gets moved. Nothing gets replaced in the market or in the hunt.
Oh, I forgot to move this up. So, what does this one do? Gain 2 for each vampire you push, and you must. No, that's not gonna happen. You're gonna. I am not. I can't believe this happened again. 4. I ended up 1 shy.
You know why?
Why?
Because I made a detour.
So I lost.
My plan worked.
I burned alive in the sun because I didn't make it to the mountains.
Yeah, she did. She took that detour.
Don't listen to Anthony. Lesson learned.
Okay, so I get to move.
Does it really matter?
Yeah. Draw one if you have a human. So let's see, 4, 5,
So
6,
even if I have
7,
those
8,
points,
9.
I've lost
So
the
I have
game.
9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And he made it back to the castle, so he gets the victory points of 10. So, yeah. I could count my victory points, but it's kind of pointless because I can't win.
30.
30?
Yeah, it's 10.
Oh.
So you want to count, see if who would have won? Insult to injury.
Okay, so you basically count your missions and your in-game points, which are down here, or in the text.
Okay.
Not in this one.
How many red do you have?
Hmm.
None. Okay, so I got my 6. 5, 6. Okay, now we got 6 from that one. Let's see. Okay, 1 for each one. 1, 2. Okay, 1 for each one. 3, 4. We have 4 now. 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So she would have won easily. As she made it.
Did you count for each ones with the house you have?
Oh no. That's 2 more. And gain 4 if you have the. Yeah, I think I have the most.
Familiars?
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely have that. So as you can see, I beat him in points again, but I was 1 space shy of getting to the safe zone.
Yeah, she took the detour.
But honestly, I still would have lost because I would have been negative 25 and you made it to the castle.
Oh yeah.
So I would have went backwards even if I got there. I would have been at 35. I would have still lost.
Yeah.
Wah, wah. I still like this game though.
Yeah, it's a cool racing game, and there's so many ways to score points and deduct points.
And detours that it feels like it's worth it because I was so far ahead, but as you can see, it's.
Yeah, you would have been 1. Well, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you would have been negative 15 instead. So
What are you talking about? Oh, yeah.
if you didn't take so you still would have lost in points.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because I was gaining points at the end of each round because of that rose once it came out.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, the tavern and the rose are not worth it because at both times they failed me.
Yeah, she went for the tavern first game, the rose the second, and it cost her.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, you get points for those too?
Yeah, I already did that.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. But I really like this game. It's still a fun game. I just need to figure out the correct balance.
I always have the little voice on her shoulder going, go for it, go for it.
Yeah. Well, Quentin hasn't played this game, but he's a push your luck type of person.
Yeah, I don't think that would benefit him
He
in
would
this one.
totally be pushing his luck
every
chance he got on this game.
Yeah.
Because there's lots of ways to do that.
So.
But hope you enjoyed this video. Again, it's called The Hunger. I think it's been out, for about 4 or 5 months or so. It's a really nice game. The components are really nice.
Oh, yeah.
Like these missions, they sound like chips. I mean, the components are really nice. The cards are good. Like it's a really great production, and they put a lot of thought into the mechanics of this game. It's a lot of fun. So please give us a like. Feel free to leave a comment. If not already, we hope you subscribe to our channel. We have a lot of content coming up. Several Kickstarters and games that that aren't even out yet, and some you may not even know about. We're excited about one that we just got today. So we have a lot of exciting content coming out. So thank you again for watching, and we look forward to seeing you next time.